Welcome back, everybody, to AOE Prepping. So, for today, for you, what I have here is one of my medical kits. This used to be in my car. Now it kind of goes from bag to bag when I'm carrying bigger kits around with me. So, obviously, just beyond my EDC bag, you obviously saw the basic medical kit that I carried in that. If not, the video is back on my channel if you wanted to go pick that one up. But this one right here, at least, is again very well built out. I mean, you could see the size of this thing. It's not small. It does have Molly, although to be honest with you, I have not been very happy about this. It tends to, these snaps down here are not very strong. It's just a generic medical kit. Honestly, I need to probably buy a better one, or at least a bag similar to it. If anybody's got any recommendations for that, please put them down into the chat here. Obviously, I'm not made of money. I do constantly talk about building on a budget. However, I understand some things do take a little bit of money. Nice thing is, it does have a couple of D-rings. I put a little carabiner up here. Sometimes I just clip it onto things, but that's that. Again, it is just generic, so no branding. Open this thing up here. Obviously, there is a buckle across the front of it. Just going to release that. Tab. Pull that open. And we're going to get in. So there is quite a bit in here. So I'm just going to show you here. We're just going to kind of open this up here. And you can see quite a bit of stuff here. All sorts of stuff up and down. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is I'm just going to lay it out on the table here for everybody to see, and we will get your thoughts on it. All right, so as you can see here, I've emptied out everything that was in this pouch here, nothing left in it. To go over it very quickly here, because I'm trying to keep my videos a little bit shorter for everybody. So just some different bandages, different size, tiny ones, standard size ones, slightly larger, just depending on what you got there. But that should take care of probably 99% of little cuts and scrapes. Also some triple antibiotic ointment that I change out about every year, just to make sure that it stays within. I think it's good for a little bit longer than that. But again, it's just me. What I've used over the years. I do have two different types of tape here. So I do have some good old-fashioned duct tape, because sometimes, to be honest with you, medical tape, I can't get it to stick on for long enough, especially I know it says don't apply on wet surfaces or anything else like that, but if I'm just trying to get something on and stay on until you're in a safer area to where you can take care of yourself, that's what I want to do. Triangular bandages. I have various triangular bandage. I'm sorry. Some different gauze pads here, 2x3s, 3x3s, 4x4, and even a 5x9 to get up there, as well as then some gauze wrap here. Kind of self-explanatory with that one. Splint. This one's a 18-inch, so it is not meant to do like your leg. I believe those are the 36 inches. I need to start taking a look at a couple of those, because obviously I'd rather make sure I have everything to be taken care of, especially if you're out hiking or doing other things like that, where a slip and fall could definitely end very badly. Some quick clot combat gauze here. This is a 8-inch hemorrhage control bandage, so this is quite a large one. Obviously, it's vacuum sealed, which I like, so then it keeps it safe for a bit longer. Chest seal, so it does have a vented as well as a wound and an ABD pad, so have that all taken care of. Very very useful thing right there. Simple pair of sterile latex powder-free gloves. Obviously, we'd rather, if you're end up having to do some work with somebody else or trying to get somebody else stabilized out of there, you kind of want to cover yourself. You don't know what they have, so some PPE, personal protection equipment, would be very very wise. Probably should do with a couple extra, but I know I have a few medics around here that love to come around, and I'm hoping that I can get some advice from them. And then a tourniquet here, cat tourniquet. Kind of self-explanatory. Everybody's always got these around here to do different things, so very useful in my opinion. A couple of things I know I need to add, one of which was a Sharpie. However, I'm waiting on a shipment of Sharpie Extremes, because obviously if I'm trying to mark this, or if I'm trying to mark when this was put on, when wounds happened and such like that, I'd rather be marking them with something that's going to stay there, to keep that information. But again, if you have some shears. Shears are the other thing that I don't have quite yet. I'd like to look at not high end, like I know the Leatherman Raptors are the big thing that everybody looks at. Oh my gosh, this is like the Cadillac of shears, pretty much. You see people cutting them in half with a penny. I'd love to afford 3 sets of those, but considering they're $100 a piece, I don't think that's going to happen. And nor am I going to buy the knockoffs on Temu. I do not believe that those are proper, or on TikTok Shop or any of these other places. I don't trust those. But we'll see what happens. But if any of my medical staff that are out there have some thoughts for me, or some additional information, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.